Nirananda. See, you can only describe it. You cannot explain. Where there is complete joy, then there is no happiness and unhappiness. You do not feel happiness or unhappiness. These are the qualities of the ego and superego. In Sahaja Yoga, as you grow from one to another, there are different types of anandas. Like we can say the spirit, when you see the spirit, you get an anand called swanand. That means you feel your spirit, yourself, and you feel very happy. Then you give realization to others, you get parananda, joy of others. But when you get the enjoyment of well-being in health and materially all right and everything in santosha, in complete satisfaction, then it's brahmananda. And like that, you start feeling higher and higher joys within yourself because your nerves start opening to new dimensions. So you can say that at the Krishna level you get Krishnananda, where you get the sweetness, the madhurya. And when you see your generosity, then you get Shivananda. And when you be with children, you get Ganeshananda. And that can be described. All those can be described. But Niranand cannot be described because it's Mahamaya's joy. All these joys put together is Niranand. So there is no place for ego and superego at all. The complete Sahasrara is opened out and nothing but the complete rapport is established with the divine, and there is a pouring of light all the time in the head and the light going back. That you have seen in my photograph. As if the Sahasrara becomes like a sucking child from the universal mother, sucking the joy inside, and it is again reflecting back. It would be like the waves reach the shores and then they are again repleted, they go back and then they form a pattern. Now the joy out of that pattern, how can you describe? The only thing about Nirananda is that you have Mahamaya so close and so far away. That's the speciality. Complete thoughtless. Silence then, complete silence. You don't think. Just silence. You cannot put into words anymore. Because the words break with the force of the Anand. They cannot hold it. All right? So here the joy becomes Niranand, absolute joy. Nothing but joy. It's complete freedom. So you have all kinds of joys. As I told you before, you have Swananda, the joy of the spirit. Then you have got Brahmananda, the joy of well-being. You have got Leelananda, Krishnananda, where you have the joy of the play. But when you reach the state of Sahasrara, it is Niranand, means sheer, absolute joy. Though the name Nira is my name, it means absolute. So when you put such an adjective before anything else, it becomes absolute. Thus you become absolute. And when you are at that state of absolute, then there is no place for anything else to be there but yourself. But let us see what is absolute. That means it is not relative. It has no relative quality. Absolute cannot be compared. Atulaniya, it cannot be compared. It cannot be related to anything. It is absolute. It cannot be comprehended because it cannot be related to anything else through which we can comprehend. It is absolute. Whatever way you try to know it, you go away from absolute. Whenever you try to analyze the absolute, you are away from it. So this is what at Sahasrara you get, Nirananda. In different stages of Sahaja Yoga, we had to start from Sharira Ananda, means the Ananda of the body. Manasa Ananda, the joy of the Manasa, the sight. Then you can say Ahankara Ananda, where you have to have the satisfaction of the ego. But the state has now to be established within us is of Nirananda. Then what is the question of fear? What is the question of talking about it? You cannot talk. Because how will you relate it? I cannot say it is like this, it is like that. There are no words for absolute to describe. Only by negation, not this, not this, not this, what remains is absolute. So you reach the state of absolute. And that is the state, a complete communication is established. And in that communication, you have nobody else but the absolute within you. That is the Sahasrara Puja you are here for. That is the level to which you should aspire. That should be the ascent which should be established within ourselves. We don't have to go to Himalayas. We don't have to do anything drastic. Remaining in this world, we have to become the absolute, the only, Kevalam. There's nothing like how for it. You just become. You just become like a flower becomes a fruit. It's all built in, within it. Allow it to work out. Just by surrendering, you become. Surrender. And you'll be surprised, you will be at the state where you will enjoy your absoluteness. It is absolute love, it is absolute compassion, it is absolute power. The words stop. The description stops. You just become the Absolute and feel your absoluteness through it, with that oneness. If somebody is not with you, you don't worry. There is no company needed. You are alone, enjoying the Absolute. There only you can enjoy the Absolute in others also, in the best form, without seeing anything else but the Absolute. May God bless you.